So, I've been having quite a time. I was just trying to film a review, and usually I want to film my reviews right up against my bookshelf, which is right here. But I have a huge mess in my room right now, and if I do that, I'll have to rearrange things, and it'll be even messier. So I'm just gonna film against this blank wall, which I think is nice. I was also gonna film against my fall wall over there. But first off, it has my work schedule, which I'm not super crazy about posting on the internet because that's kind of personal. I don't want anybody to really find out where and when I work because that would be kind of scary. And it also it was hard to get because I just use my camera. It's not like I can get like a tripod or anything. I just use my webcam. Um, so yeah, it was hard to get an angle that looked good and that you could actually see me and not just like the paintings and stuff. So this is going to be the background for the day. It's less cluttered than most of my backgrounds though, so there's that. But anyway, let's get into the main point of the video, which is the review of Hustlers. Hustlers is a movie I wasn't really sure I wanted to see or not, to be quite honest. I like Constance Wu a lot, and it's not like everybody likes Jennifer Lopez, right? But at the same time, I don't always like her movies that much. She has some fun movies, but I don't think they're that great. I'm gonna take my hair out because I feel like it looks crazy in the scrunchie right now, and it still looks kind of crazy, but it's kind of cute. Whatever, it's staying down, and I'm probably gonna keep that part in the video. Anyway, so and it was it looked like a fun movie, but it didn't look like anything that would like super interest me. The previews didn't really show all that it was about. It just kind of like you knew that like they were strippers and it looked like they were doing some bad things and Constance Wu was in it, J-Lo was in it. I didn't know until I saw it on Lizzo's Instagram that Lizzo's in it too. I love Lizzo, so I was excited about that. She's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. Same with Cardi B, they're not in the movie for that long. Um, the best way I can explain the movie without really spoiling anything is that it feels like it's like two separate movies almost, because it takes place over the course of several years. So there's part of the movie which is like before Constance Wu does bad things, and then there's part of the movie after Constance Wu does bad things. And the main characters are Constance Wu and Jennifer Lopez. Constance Wu's character is Dorothy, and her stripper name is Destiny. And Jennifer Lopez's name is Ramona in the movie. And yeah, so they're like the two main characters, and then the side characters are just, the other strippers. And I guess people stop because I guess Constance Wu and or Ramona and Dorothy are the ones that are kind of in the stripping game the longest, I guess, and they're like sort of the oldest ones there. um so then when you know we see Lizzo and Cardi B like leave after like the one of the main events is like the stock market crash and like how that affected strip clubs, because a lot of it was like a lot of their clientele was Wall Street men. And um yeah, I feel super awkward talking about this now with going into like so much detail about it, but it was just kind of like they had like some fun moments. Like they had Usher in the beginning, before she does anything bad. Other than like the bad things that they do and like the criminal activities and like the world of like their like stripping world and their doing bad things world, I feel like the main like focus is actually on the friendship between Ramona and Dorothy. And that's kind of like what really brings the movie together and what really makes it like it makes it relatable, it makes it nice, and that's what makes you kind of root for the characters. And I thought Constance Wu and Jennifer Lopez had great chemistry throughout the movie, and they just did like a great job. And you could like J-Lo was really good in the movie too, because like you knew that she was like the leader of this gang type, not like gang, but she was like the person whose idea doing the bad things was. And like she was like kind of the ringleader, I guess, and kind of like the main stripper. of like the club, but she was also like probably like maybe the best person of the group. She never really betrayed anyone. She always wanted to give like the girls a chance and everything, and she wanted to help Dorothy like when she was first starting out, and she helped her get more famous, I guess. And I don't know, but she was also like the scammer of the group. So like at the end of the movie, like after all the events happen, like you feel bad for her even though she was the one that kind of caused everything to happen. But she also kind of gets a happy ending because like, you know, she doesn't have a bad life after, all the bad stuff happens. And she's not doing anything else bad. It's just, it ended kind of on a nice note, and I kind of wonder what happened in real life because this is like based off of a true story too. Um, so yeah, I hope that made any sense. I don't think I really explained the plot of the movie other than that they're strippers and then the stock market crashes and they start doing bad things and like hustling. So I guess that's the main point of the movie. The soundtrack was like amazing. They had so many good songs from all different times too. Like they had a Rihanna song, they had Cake from Rihanna, which is a song that my friend really likes, so I liked that. They had what other songs were in there? They had Usher songs, obviously, because Usher appeared in the movie for like a little cameo. Um, and they played some older songs and like some newer songs, and just it was like a really really good mix. And I don't know if they have like an official like motion picture soundtrack out or anything, but I've seen playlists online with the soundtracks, so I listen to those too, because it's just a nice mix of songs. And it's kind of like, oh, I remember when they played that in the movie. It was during this scene, and that was really good. So it's a movie I definitely think that you guys should see. I think it was the number one movie when it debuted. I don't know if it's still the number one movie, but like I feel like I've heard some bad reviews about it too, which is shocking to me because it was like thoroughly entertaining like the entire time. It drag like even like I guess I can't say it was thoroughly entertaining the whole time because, I mean, there were some parts where it kind of dragged on like a little bit, but I was still like really like into the movie, and it's still one that you kind of like think about after, and you're like, oh wow, that was really good. And the way it was told was interesting too because it was told through like, um, Dorothy talking to a reporter about everything that happened. So that made for like an interesting little narrative of the movie that kind of set it apart from other movies. It was like we were seeing everything kind of in flashbacks, but we're not really sure that the narrator was reliable and we're not totally sure what happened. So, I don't know. It was just kind of cool. I recommend it. And yeah, I think I'm gonna see the Joker. Not the Joker. I think it's just called Joker. I think I'm gonna see that on Friday, so I'm really excited about that too. It looks so good, and yeah, I'll do a review on that too if you guys would like. So subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye.